Alright, in this video we're taking a look at a 4K action camera. It also comes with a bunch of accessories. So take a look at a couple of images and then we'll take a closer look. Alright, so we're taking a look at this, well, up to 4K action camera. So I made some notes, so I'm going to look down at those, read off that really quickly just to give you some of the key things that I wanted to get across to you. So you have up to 4K, up to 20 megapixels. You have the ability to use an external microphone, which is included, and I will show you what is included, but I'll also give you an audio test so you have an idea. I think my beard maybe have a little bit of an effect because it is, right in that area, so keep that in mind. But by any means, you have the external microphone option, which is nice as long as it's not inside of its waterproof housing, obviously. It is waterproof up to 40 meters or about 131, 132 feet, right in that neighborhood. It does have electronic image stabilization, which is really kind of cool. It does have Wi-Fi, and there's an app called Live DV that you can utilize, so you can actually download the images and videos to your telephone, or if you wanted to use it for like the shutter type function, you can take photos and video by pushing the button, which is really cool. You just connect your Wi-Fi straight to the actual camera, and there's a button on the side here. If you push that, it actually turns the Wi-Fi off and on, so that's really cool. Other than that, it has support for anywhere from 32 to 64 gigabytes as far as the SD card. I'm using a 32 gig. It's working fine. So it takes around 3 hours to charge the battery. There are 2 included, so not too bad there. And then you get around 90 minutes of runtime. Kind of depends on if you're just shooting photos or video. Probably going to factor in a little bit, and how much screen time you have as far as the small screen on the back, because you can have that time out really quickly, or you can have it stay on for like 5 minutes at a time before it goes off. All those things, of course, are going to affect your battery life. 170 degree field of view as far as the actual camera lens. This has some cool features like time lapse, slow motion, loop recording, things like that. So that's pretty cool to have those additional features. This is your external microphone, has a little clip on it, so you can clip it on your lapel, and it's just a little, 90-degree angle, so that's pretty cool. Here's one of the 2 batteries that are included. You have a really nice little user manual, gives you a lot of information. You have your waterproof housing. Now obviously when you record audio and you have it inside the housing, it's going to be considerably more muffled, and this attachment is already here. It's very similar to a GoPro, and you can use the same type thing with a variety of action cameras, GoPros and such. So this one already comes attached, and it's got the rubber seal around it, so that's going to give you your waterproof aspect. And it's very easy in terms of function to just lock it down like that. There's a little spring-loaded release right there. So see that right there. So if you push that over to the side, lift up, flip that, it opens right up. And of course you have all your buttons so you can control everything. Alright, so we'll set that to the side. You have your micro USB charging cable. It's not very long, but it is adequate. No problem there. And then we get into all the different accessories. So, cleaning cloth, some zip ties, Velcro strap, some different, let me take out some of these. So different mounts and the tightening mechanisms for those. This actually is really kind of a nice option here because it will allow you to clip it in and you can attach it to a tripod or different mounts depending upon which type of way you want to use it. But instead of having the housing, you have it this way, which gives it, you know, more audio as far as using the internal mic or the option to use the external mic, and you have access to all of the different ports like the SD card and such, steel, and you can see the screen through the back. So that's a pretty cool addition there. This is a clip mount, so you can actually clip this on and slide this on to the actual thing and have it like that mount that I just showed you, and you can have this so you can clip it on to different things. Another mount which is going to give you a little bit higher up, so it's a little bit of a curvature on that one. Unusual but appreciated, an extra battery door in case you were to lose the battery door. Another mount for like a pole of some sort or bar. Also unexpected but appreciated is an extra door for the back of the waterproof housing. Another mount. And these little adhesive pads, but you have this metal wire. It's going to be beneficial, I suppose, if you wanted to kind of keep track of your camera and not have to worry about it getting lost. Another mount. Some more straps. These are mounts that can work with a tripod, or they have adhesive on them and they can be stuck down, and then you can slide the camera in and it just clicks into place. So that portion there, click into place. Then you just squeeze and push, and that's how it releases. Very simple. And last but not least, a remote, and it has the ability, these little wings on the side. You could actually strap this to your wrist and use one of the Velcro straps, so you can actually control photo and video recording with this remote. Or you go into your settings for your Wi-Fi, you hit live DV and whatever the number is, I suppose it'll be different for your camera. Let it get connected. So we'll turn this on. See, it boots up and it starts up really quickly. Alright, so I'm going to push this button on the side. You can see the Wi-Fi is turned off right here at the top. If I push that button, it will turn the Wi-Fi on. It also gives you the SSID, which is what you connect to on your phone, and the password. So if I go ahead and click on live DV and the number after, it's going to go ahead and get connected. So that is connected. So now I'm going to open up the live DV app, and it actually walks you through the setup as far as connection, first, second, and third step. So it tells you what to do. And then at the bottom it says connect the camera. So we hit connect camera, and there you go. You can see very good response time, and you have your record button, your setting button, photo, video, what your current setting choice is. 4K auto is what I'm just using. Makes it simple. And then if you hit this button here, you can go in and review your photos and videos, select those for download or deletion. Very quick and very simple. And that's pretty much it. The app is very, very easy to use, connects easily, seems to work well. I have no complaints about it. Alright, so the camera itself, you have your micro SD, your charging port, your microphone jack, and I believe you have a video connection here, but I don't have a cable for that. On the bottom is your door for your battery. On the side is your navigation up, down, and Wi-Fi off on button, which is the top button. On the top you have your shutter button. It's also your menu select or OK button, And then on the front is your power button. So press and hold, turn it on, press and hold to turn it off. This is what it looks like on the screen. You can see 4K 30, which is what, 4K 30 frames per second. That's the setting. On the bottom left is the date. You also have the time, your battery, your indicator for your micro SD card. It looks like there's a microphone off and on. Alright, so if we hit this front button here, we can switch between our different modes. We can actually go back and review the videos here. We also have our settings. So we have video settings, we have our photo settings, we have our general settings, we have our system settings, and then we have the exit button. And again, that's where you can change things. You can go in there and change the different shooting modes. So if you want to do a time lapse or slow motion, you can change the quality of the photo. So if you want to do 20 megapixels or something lower, the 4K video or lower. If you wanted to make changes to the white balance and the colors and the contrasts, you know, all those different things, it is a very overall well optioned menu. So that's pretty impressive. So I think the best thing I can do now is to show you real quickly a quick demonstration of the microphone that is built into the camera as well as the external microphone. We're just going to take a little drive down the road, nothing special. Probably shoot just straight ahead, not side, so that'll give you an idea of things as they're coming at you, and hopefully that will be beneficial to you. I think that's pretty much it. So take a look at these demos, and if you want to find out more, you can click on the link. You can review some of the details there. That's it. Thanks for watching. Alright, so here's a quick test. I am just testing the audio from about a foot away that is built into the actual camera. And now I'm going to go hook up the external mic and we'll compare the difference. Alright, so now I'm using the microphone that is on my collar. If you can see that, I don't know if you can see it right there, but it's clipped onto my collar, so kind of a lapel type mic. And now we can see what the difference is between the internal microphone and the external microphone to give us an idea what we want to use.